And yes, we can start.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, honorable members. We are meeting again today as a portfolio committee, sports, arts and culture. We are here to consider and adopt the report of what we have done, which is visiting the libraries in different districts. Honorable members, doing oversight is necessary because that's where we rectify things which are not perfectly done and which are not done accordingly or according to standard. Honorable members, I've got exciting news, which is to applaud the work well done by our Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. The department has obtained an unqualified audit opinion. So that is a history after 9 consecutive years swimming in waters of qualified audit opinion. I think we have done a lot for this department to achieve. You understand that when we become a little bit harsh, they think that we are after them, whereas what we wanted or what we want is them to obtain this, unqualified audit. So as a portfolio committee and the department collectively, we have achieved this unqualified audit opinion. And nonetheless, there's still room for improvement, and we hope that in future, they will give us a clean audit opinion. With these words, honorable members, I would like to also welcome you to this meeting, and I hope that we are going to participate fully. Thank you. Let's come to this agenda and roll straight to item number 2, which is roll call and apologies. Coordinator.
Thank you, Chairperson. I didn't receive any apology.
Okay, thank you very much, Coordinator. Item number 3 is going to be confirmation of the agenda by the honorable members. Honorable members, can we confirm the agenda? Honorable Honorable Mate.
Thanks, Honorable Chair, and good morning to our fellow honorable members. And again, sing the same song that you were singing. Getting an unqualified report. Was saying well done to ladies and gentlemen who made us to far. Chairperson was to adopt the adoption. So I'm moving on.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mate. So thank you. Let's time of the previous minutes. Honorable members, we know that we don't want to waste time in this meeting, but we can suggest that our
proceed.
Okay, thank you very much. Coordinator, can you read the previous minutes for us? Honorable Coordinator, can you please read the previous minutes for us.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. The minutes reads as follows. Minutes of the Portfolio Committee on Sport, Arts and Culture virtual meeting held on 8 October 2020. Opening and welcome. The Chairperson of the committee, Honorable M. Sima Hasela, opened the session at 6 o'clock and welcome all members present. Roll call and apologies. Members present: Honorable M. Sima Hasela, Honorable S. Vimate, Honorable M. C. Muhlala, Honorable K. S. Pala, Honorable J. B. O. Marule. Apologies, I received an apology from Honorable F. J. Maseko. Absent, Honorable W. G. Mutilen and Honorable C. B. G. Silane. Support staff, it was Ms. J. Shibambo and Mr. R. J. Joste. Confirmation of the agenda. The agenda was confirmed as presented by Honorable K.S. Pala. Adoption of previous minutes. 2 sets of minutes were adopted without an amendment. They were dated the 10th September 2020 and 23rd September 2020. Matters arising from the previous minutes, none. Consideration and adoption of the report. The 2021 first quarter report was adopted without amendments. Honorable K.S. Pala moved for the adoption and seconded by Honorable S. Vimate. Comments by the committee members, none. Announcements, there were no announcements. Closure, the meeting officially adjourned by the chairperson at 21 minutes past 6. Thank you very much, Chairperson. Chairperson.
Oh, thank you, Coordinator.
You are welcome, Chair.
Honorable members, let's move to item number 5, which is matters arising from previous minutes. No, honorable members, I think I skipped something, which is adoption of the previous minutes before we come to item number 5. Can we move for adoption, honorable members? I'm sorry.
Chairperson.
Honorable members.
Chairperson.
Honorable Mate.
I move for the adoption of the previous minutes, Honorable Chairperson. I second.
Thank you.
Chairperson, I second the adoption of the minutes.
Chair. Chair.
Hello. Honorable Mhlala.
I think she moved, so someone must second.
Thank you very much. Thank you, honorables. Let's move to item number 5, which is matters arising from the previous minutes. I see the hand of Honorable Martin.
Sorry, Chairperson, I'm going to lower my hand.
Oh, is it?
There's nothing.
It's an old hand.
Yes, not a new one.
Okay. You may lower it. Thank you. Matters arising, honorable members. I don't see any hand. Silence means content. Honorable members, we are going to item number 6, which is consideration and adoption of the report. 6.1, I can't see the minutes, coordinator, but it's fine. 6.1, the report of the oversight visits to libraries of Mopani, Vembe, and Capricorn districts. Honorable members, can we adopt the report? Or maybe can I ask the coordinator to read the report for us before we adopt? It's up to you, honorable members. You may suggest. Honorable Pala.
Thanks, Chair. I think the reports have been with us for quite some time, emailed to us. I think we've had enough time to have went through them. Maybe the coordinator can go through recommendations just for members so that we can engage on them. I do, however, have 3 additions that I would like the committee to consider as part of the recommendations of this library report. I will go forward if you allow, Chair.
Okay. I think it's fine. The coordinator may read the recommendations for us, and then after that, the honorable members may add whatever they want to add. Thank you very much. Coordinator, may you read the recommendations for us.
Thank you, Chairperson. The recommendations reads as follows. The committee, having conducted the oversight visits in 4 libraries, recommends the department to do the following. The department should have a standard budget when allocating bids to exercise fairness and to avoid quality compromise when building. The library structural plans should be disabled friendly. The boardroom should be accessible for all. The bid specification should cover the disabled community in its entirety, e.g. Braille for the blind people. The department should avoid late payments for contractors to avoid delays on the building progress. The department should always do a thorough feasibility study to avoid issues like graves in Mabalani Library. The workforce should include local people and prioritize women and the disabled as required. The incompetent contractors should be blacklisted. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you, Coordinator. Honorable members, now it's your time to add and maybe fix the recommendations. Honorable Pala.
Thanks, Chairperson. On recommendation number 2, I think we are making recommendations having seen the state of the libraries that we saw and ongoing forward. I think perhaps maybe it should read that as a committee, we recommend that the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, buildings or projects, either museums or libraries, going forward, they should be disability friendly. because here it says it should be disability friendly and the boardroom should be accessible to all. I think if we emphasize on the disability friendliness, we will not have to emphasize on other rooms that might have to be accessible. So if we just say disability friendly, the whole library or whatever building they would be building should be disability friendly as a whole. I think as a committee, we also did advise or recommend to the department that before any building projects, they should consult with local mahosi to verify who's the recognized local mahosi, to avoid what we saw in Dumela, where the library and the local people were protesting. So the local department should perhaps work with the Department of Coxstar to verify who's the local mahosi, to avoid being involved in local traditional council fightings. And also, Chairperson, I don't know if this should be a comment or a recommendation, but I think if we remember quite well, IDT did request for the committee to take up the issue of the bidding pricing procedures, that we should take the issue up with Treasury, because according to Treasury, they should take the lowest bidder. So they did agree with us that in the end, it threatens or puts some of the projects in the negative in terms of the quality work, because they just go with the lowest one. So they did say we must take it up with Treasury so that they can change their recommendations on it. I think what we can also add as a recommendation is that we did require to IDT and also to the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture was that during the advertising of the tenders, they must emphasize that the contractor who wins must ensure that there is gender equity in terms of hiring women, and that there should be people with disabilities that are hired. Because at some library construction, we did have people with disability, and in others, they did not have. So as a committee, we did request them to say it must be there during our advertiser to say they need to ensure that more women are employed and that people with disability are employed. Those are just my few additions. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pala. I think everything that you have suggested has been noted. Honorable members, do you still have other things to add? Recommendations? Okay, thank you very much. I think let's move to another item, which is the report. Coordinator, may you please put the agenda on the screen?
Yes. I have put it.
Thank you. I think, scroll it. Yeah, thank you. I think we are now at 6.1, which is the report on the oversight visit to libraries. No.
7.
Comments by members of the portfolio committee. We have already done that, but if there are any other comments, then we can do so, honorable members. None. Now let's come to item number 8, which is upcoming oversight visits to museums, heritage sites, stadiums, and libraries. Coordinator, can you go through that?
Excuse me. Thank you very much, Chairperson. The reason I've put it here on the agenda, I wanted you to discuss on which museums and heritage sites we should visit next. I want the committee to agree.
Okay. Honorable members? Honorable Pala?
Thanks, Chairperson. I think at that time, Nakoridra, the library visits, no the identified museums. I don't know if it's fair to say, because I remember I think in Elis Kuman's done I think maybe we can start there. We've always heard of, or we've always been told of Mutewawa Tsonga by the department, and I think they've been directing some funds there to that museum. Maybe we can visit, but perhaps maybe we can be updated in terms of the states of museums in the province by the coordinator or the researcher, so that we can make an informed decision, especially on the heritage sites. I'm not quite knowledgeable on those ones, and stadiums as well. And in terms of libraries, since we visited, I assume that we visited all libraries that are under construction. Perhaps we can visit libraries where we are told that there's 100% internet services, or I forgot the fancy name, but yeah, maybe if we can just visit libraries that we are told that there's maintenance, so that we can verify the maintenance and the internet accessibility. Thanks, Chair.
Okay. Thank you very much. Honorable members, I don't know, but I just want us, with due respect, to go back to item number 6, which is consideration and adoption of the report. Year 6.1. Did we adopt? Who coordinator, can you assist us?
No, it was not adopted, but I just took it like it is adopted with amendments, since there were recommendations that were added.
But we need to adopt so that they
you need to adopt them, to adopt it.
To adopt and to be, it needs to be adopted and seconded. Honorable members, can we do that, please? Honorable Pala?
I move for the adoption, Chair.
Thank you very much. Any seconder, honorable members? Honorable Mate?
I second, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Hey, thank you so much. With item number 7, I had all the comments and
Chairperson.
Honorable Mate.
Okay, well, at 8, Muswa, not at 7.
Oh, you were at 8. Yes, thank you. So,
to add to what Honorable Pala was saying, yes. I was thinking that we have to start with Leslie Manyatela and the Sukumansdal Museum. I'm sure they are on the same road, the Musina one and the one at Makado.
Yes.
And then again, on the issue of heritage side, she was talking about Mutuwa Tsonga. So there is this one called Baleni in Gia. So if we're saying we're going to Mutuwa Tsonga, it was going to be good if we start at Baleni. I don't know whether members know about this Baleni, but it's a heritage site also. It's like a traditional hot spring, something like that. So if we can start from Baleni and go to Mutuwa Tsonga, and the others will follow.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Thank you very much, Honorable Mate. Honorable Pala?
Thanks, Chairperson. I second what Honorable Mate is saying, especially because we've never heard of Baleni. It will be good to go and experience and see. And just also a question, Chairperson, through you. When are we looking to have this oversight? If we can just get a heads up so that we can be able to plan. Are we looking to have them this year, or is it for early next year? just her each other so that we can make sure that we are available to come. Thanks.
Okay. The coordinator?
Thank you very much. The chairperson advised me that we should have an oversight before the end of this year. So as you are agreeing today, I'm going to write a memo. I will check which date will be suitable and I will advise you on that.
All right. No, thanks, Chairperson. I'm satisfied. It's fine.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pala. Any other thing, honorable members? I still remember that I added Mapungubwe only to find that is a national heritage site, so we can't visit that unless if the minister is coming, is then that maybe we can accompany her to that heritage site. Unless if we can just say we want to go there as the committee.
Okay, Chairperson,
Honorable Mate?
you are saying you cannot visit Mapungubwe because of what? Because Mapungubwe is in our province. So
Yes.
meaning the minister is not coming, we will never ever go to see what's happening in Mapungubwe. While when there was a problem with Mapungubwe, it came to our committee.
No.
I was thinking if we can go there, Honorable Chairperson, we're doing our own oversight on things that we talked about before. So the other thing of the minister, well, when the minister comes, we'll join him in his own program. But this one is a provincial program where we're going to Mapungubwe in our own province. We're not going to Gauteng. It's in Limpopo. So I think that one, Chairperson, we have to go.
No, thank you very much, Honorable Mate. While you answer, I was still talking about that we can go and visit Mapungubwe as it is in our province. And even if there are some challenges there, there's no way that we can wait for the national people to come and see what is going on. It's rather good for us to go and visit and see whatever challenges are there, and then so that we can, report to them what we have seen at Mapungubwe. Thank you. Honorable Pala?
Thanks, Chair. Just in addition on what you said and Honorable Mate said, I think it's good for us to go to Mapungubwe because provincially we are spending quite a lot of money with the Mapungubwe festival, and it should really be held there at Mapungubwe and not having a Mapungubwe in Polokwane. And what the AG has been saying throughout the years with Mapungubwe festival being a high risk, it will be quite good for us to go. And also just to say, once we are there, obviously we will have a report, and I think as a committee, like in other committees have done, we will then be able to debate the report in the House and also give it to the MEC, since the MEC sits on MINMEC, ministers and MEC meetings. So whatever that we would have seen there, we will be able to report it through national, through our local MEC. Thanks, Chairperson. So I do support the visit of us going there.
Thank you very much, Honorable Pala. I think I saw the hand of Honorable Mate before Honorable Pala could say something.
No, Chairperson.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because it was flicking that I have raised it.
Okay. Yes, I see that we talked too much about the heritage sites and the museums, stadiums, but we didn't say anything about the libraries. I know that we visited the libraries which are still on construction, but we must also visit the libraries which are there, the old libraries, so that we may see what is really happening there. Thank you very much. I think we are done with item number 8. Let's come, unless if there's something that Honorable still want to add.
Honorable Chair.
It's Honorable.
Honorable Chair, it's the researcher.
Okay. You may go.
Honorable Chairperson, good morning once again, and members. I raised my hand, but I think you didn't see it.
I didn't.
Honorable, yeah. So it's fine, Honorable Chairperson. Chairperson, I just also want to inform the committee that we have visited pre-oversight visits to Skumansdal and the heritage site in Zanin, and we also have a report of libraries that are not functioning well, and I also do have a report of a well-functioning library. So those reports are ready, and I'll send it like as soon as Monday to honorable members.
Okay, thank you, researcher. That is going to assist us a lot. Thank you very much. Let's move to item number 9, which is announcement by the coordinator.
Thank you, Chairperson. I don't have any announcements.
Thank you very much, coordinator. Before I adjourn this meeting, I would like to thank all the honorable members who have attended this meeting. And I also like to thank our coordinator and our researcher for, taking us forward, and all the officials who are with us, especially Ms. Luani, MC, Makubele V, Malungana S, and Matebula S. Thank you very much for attending this meeting, and this meeting is officially adjourned. Bye-bye.
Bye, Chair. Bye, everybody.
Can we see one another?
Bye-bye.
Open your videos.